What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Brown, and this is the ashsaiditshow. I appreciate all the love and support over 1,900 episodes and growing, and all of that is on account of you guys, from all your downloads, the shares, the cares. It makes a huge difference, and I appreciate you guys beyond words. Today, we have half of a major company that is making strides. They're fairly new, but they are making big waves in the industry, and I want to introduce you guys to one of the co-founders of Rupee Beer, wonderful Van. Hey, Van.
Hey, happy Thursday. I was about to think, is it Thursday? And yeah, Thirsty Thursday. How's it going?
It's pretty good, man. It's going really, really awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome. All right, so Van, little birdie told me, so you and your brother actually founded the company together?
Yeah, that's correct. So co-founder, 50% of Rupee Beer. My little brother and I both, in the world of beer, pushing liquid. We're from an entrepreneurial family, so very much in the spirit of entrepreneurship. This is one venture that I'm on now. But yeah, I've been in the entrepreneurial landscape for a long time.
Okay. Now, where did the name come from?
Yeah, great question. Also, so when we're looking to really create an iconic brand, we're also from the Indian restaurant space and background. So our family's been in that space for half a century. So we're looking to do something in sort of the beer category, and even more specifically than that, the Indian sort of style of beer, and really sort of honing in on that specific segment. Yeah. We knew that we wanted to create a brand that had a universal appeal, but also really resonated with Indians. So yeah, in the research and development, Rupee was a name that got thrown around. And yeah, it just worked out in terms of legal also being, that being possible from a trademarking standpoint. And then from there, yeah, it's not only the official currency of India, but it's also the currency of 8 other countries around the world. Oh, wow. So yeah, I feel like it's a very big, sort of title to wear also, in that you are sort of also being a cultural ambassador for, a wide variety of different places around the world.
That is so
through beer.
Cool. Yes, that is super cool. Wow. All right, so you and your brother, you guys have this awesome, groundbreaking idea for this new brand. What was the first major hurdle that you guys faced?
Yeah, I think anyone that goes into beer should be prepared to face a lot of hurdles. It's not as I would say, glamorous or fun, or you don't drink as much beer as you think you would. So there are a lot of hurdles. I think specifically for anyone wanting to join the beer industry, you're joining a highly regulated industry. So in that sense, be prepared. It's not something where you can create a product in your kitchen and start selling it online direct to consumer. There's a lot more rules, a lot more regulation, and it's a state-by-state game as well. So you have to, have a distribution through each specific state, register with each specific state. So challenge in general is that it's highly regulated. Things take a little bit more time than other industries. And yeah, you definitely have to know what you're doing and align yourself with, good people that know the rules and regulations for each state. So I would say from a challenge perspective, that was one of the first challenges that really came up and continues to still come up. Being in the industry now for a few years, definitely something on a regular basis you see.
Yes. Wow, that's awesome. Now, for you, what would you say has been your proudest moment with the brand?
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's always something going on. I think for us, we're really focused on growth right now. So anytime you're able to see Rupee enter a new market, that essentially means more people that never have had Rupee or knew that Rupee was a craft beer are being exposed to that. So for me, that's a really fun, proud feeling. And also when you just get direct DMs from people drinking your beer, that's pretty cool. I've seen people in different countries that have somehow taken, Rupee into really interesting markets as well, in the Caribbean and Europe. So when you see those pictures and comments and direct messages, that's really proud in general as a founder that your product is literally going around the world.
Yes. That's got to be a good feeling, just knowing that new people are going to get to experience your beer. I love that. Spreading the word.
It's really cool. And also with with Google these days and social, anyone from around the world can literally just direct message you and find you, right?
Yep.
So that's always that wasn't the case. I feel like back in the day, but now definitely you're a lot more accessible. So with that, the feedback that comes back, and that's always really cool. I love seeing pictures.
Yes, definitely. Pictures are good. Videos are even better. When people post,
totally.
Action shots and being able to take that over, I think that's definitely powerful. Absolutely. Now, World Mango Day is coming up, July the 22nd. You guys have a pretty big announcement that you made a couple days ago about celebrating World Mango Day.
We do, yes. So our next product that we're launching to market, when we're thinking about our next beer, also everything we do really has intention behind it as well.
Right.
And we're thinking about products and flavor profiles that we really love, but also stories as well. If you know anything about our first lager, which is a basmati rice lager, super light and easy to drink, and it pairs super well with international food, Indian flavor, spicy flavor. The story behind that really tells the story of the Rupee. So if you ever have a can, you can read about that. And when we were thinking about our next product, mangoes just naturally came to mind. Not only are they a great tropical summer fruit, but they're also the national fruit of India, a fruit that we grew up growing up all the time having. Yeah. They're always in our kitchen. They're always in our fridge. In India, there's lots of desserts and drinks that have mango as the base ingredient as well. So for Indians, mangoes are considered sacred. They're also considered very, auspicious as well. So, and it just so happened that the chestnut mango, which is one of the varieties of mango, there's 1,000 mangoes in the world, also happened to be named by the founder and creator of the Rupee, which is part of our whole story. Oh, wow. So when we heard that connection, we were like, we have to make a mango beer. We teamed up with a legendary brewer who is actually was responsible for launching Pumpkinhead, which is a super successful seasonal beer, one of the most successful seasonal beers out there, using pumpkin. So anytime fall rolls around, especially in the Northeast, pumpkin beer is really popular. So we commissioned him to create our mango wheat ale, which is paying homage to all things mango, super light, refreshing, easy to drink, with tropical, notes of mango. It's just a really easy to drink beer, and if you love mango and tropical notes, it will definitely pick up a lot of those taste profiles.
Yes, absolutely. Now, my family's Caribbean, so I, too, also grew up with a lot of mango in the house, a lot of coconuts. Yes, mango exclusively.
I just came this past weekend. We sponsored a Caribbean jerk festival in Boston. We sell into lots of Caribbean restaurants as well, love the Caribbean. It sends us a lot of love. Oh, yeah. And also Indians have so much overlap in the Caribbean as well. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you guys love beer, so you guys also drink a lot of beer in the Caribbean. So it's also a great place. I love visiting various islands and trying to get around more. Definitely got to make it down there soon.
Yes, absolutely. It sounds like a trip. Sounds like a launch party is going out in the Caribbean. I don't know, man. It sounds like a 100%. Move. Now, Van, you guys are actually in a lot of national retailers like Costco, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Total Wine, and just countless others. With your experience now, what advice would you offer to the next generation of brand owners, those that aspire to make their own lager?
Yeah, totally. I think just know that it's a business that also requires a lot of, actual, elbow grease. You definitely have to put in a lot of sweat equity. I think people think that, a beverage brand is an easy lift, and it's a really easy industry. It's really easy to get into and maneuver and operate. It's not, and having done other startups as well, I can say it's a highly competitive industry as well. Mm-hmm. So you're consistently, fighting for shelf space. I know ourselves, right? Anyone else that goes to the grocery store, the minute you walk in, and I've lived overseas for a long time also, but especially in the United States, you go down the salad dressing aisle, there's literally, over 100 different brands that you can choose from. Same in the beer category as well. So it's definitely something where I would say, think about it, do your homework, and understand if the food and beverage, CPG industry, is right for you, since, it's a lot of hitting the pavement, and definitely, constantly being switched on since, you're constantly having to, make sure people know about your product.
Absolutely. Van, thank you so much for coming through today. We definitely appreciate you guys, and, looking forward to this mango-flavored Rupee, Looking forward to that on the show. I know it's coming. Certainly know that that's
100%.
coming. And let everyone know, if they want to get some more information on Rupee beer, where do they need to go?
Yeah, so check us out online. All of our socials, we're very social across the social media world, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Everything is at Rupee Beer, and then Rupee, Rupee beer. We're at rupeebeer.com. So, yeah, please get in touch. You can find us at national select retailers like Costco, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Total Wine, various Indian restaurants as well. And if you're ever having an Indian meal at an Indian restaurant locally and you don't see Rupee, definitely ask your waiter to get Rupee on the Indian menu.
Sounds like the plan. I love it, Van. Much more success to you and your team. I know that you'll be back because I know we got some more announcements and things to talk about on your next show with me. So we're just putting that out into the universe.
Love it.
Really
yes.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you so much.
Not a problem. I appreciate you guys so much for all of your love and support. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.